The air hangs heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth. The forest is alive, a breathing entity, with every leaf and needle contributing to the symphony of nature. The mist clings to the trees, creating an ethereal atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly. Sunlight filters through the towering trees, dappling the forest floor with patches of light and shadow. The interplay of light creates a mosaic on the ground, a dance of brightness and darkness that changes with every passing moment. The forest is a sanctuary, a place of peace and tranquility. But this serene scene is about to be transformed. The peace that has reigned here for centuries is on the brink of disruption. The forest, which has stood tall and proud, is about to face an unprecedented challenge. Listen closely. Can you hear it? The distant growl growing ever closer. It's the sound of progress, of industry encroaching upon nature. The hum of machinery, faint at first, becomes a roar as it approaches, signaling the beginning of the end for this untouched wilderness. Machines are coming. These steel behemoths mean business. They are relentless, unstoppable, driven by the demands of modern society. The forest, once a fortress of solitude, is now a battleground with machines as the invaders. Their rotating blades, sharper than any axe, make quick work of the trees, felling giants with a mechanical shriek. The sound is jarring, a stark contrast to the natural symphony that once filled the air. Each tree that falls is a testament to the power of these machines and a reminder of the fragility of nature. The forest floor becomes a chaotic scene of fallen warriors, their leafy crowns trembling in the aftermath. The once vibrant and thriving ecosystem is now a graveyard of broken branches and shattered trunks. The silence that follows is deafening, a poignant reminder of what has been lost. This is the start of a journey, a transformation as dramatic as any you've ever seen. The trees, once proud and tall, are reduced to logs, stripped of their branches and leaves. They are loaded onto trucks, ready to be transported to the next stage of their journey. This, my friends, is the birth of toilet paper. The logs are processed, pulped, and transformed into the soft white sheets that we use every day. It's a journey that begins in the heart of the forest and ends in our homes, a reminder of the sacrifices made by nature for our convenience. As we go about our daily lives, it's easy to forget the origins of the products we use. But every time we reach for a roll of toilet paper, we should remember the forest sacrifice, the trees that gave their lives so that we could have this simple convenience. It's a sobering thought, and one that should make us more mindful of our consumption and the impact it has on the world around us. But all is not lost. Efforts are being made to replenish what has been taken. Reforestation projects are underway, planting new trees to replace those that have been cut down. It's a slow process, but it's a step in the right direction, a glimmer of hope for the future of our forests. One day these new trees will grow tall and strong, restoring the forest to its former glory. The cycle of life will continue, and the forest will once again be a sanctuary for wildlife and a source of wonder for future generations. The forest's sacrifice is not in vain, for it paves the way for new life and new beginnings. Not just any tree gets the honor. These aren't your majestic oaks or sturdy maples destined for fine furniture. No, the trees chosen for our journey are often considered the rejects of the forest. Fast-growing, with wood softer than a baby's breath, they are deemed inferior for construction. But little do they know, their destiny is far greater. They are the chosen ones, destined for a higher purpose, to become the throne upon which we lay waste to yesterday's meals. The fallen giants are loaded onto trucks, their once towering forms now reduced to manageable lengths. These logs, each with its own story etched in the rings of its trunk, are carefully stacked and secured. The forest, now quieter, stands as a testament to the cycle of nature and industry. Their journey just beginning. They are transported to a place where their size and strength will be tested and ultimately transformed. The trucks rumble along highways and through winding forest roads, carrying their precious cargo to its next destination. This is the realm of the grinders, where size and strength are rendered meaningless. Here, the logs meet their fate in a place designed to break them down into their most basic components. The factory stands tall, a fortress of industry amidst the natural landscape. Massive machines with teeth of steel await. These behemoths devour logs whole, their powerful jaws reducing the once mighty trees to mere splinters in seconds. The sound is deafening, a cacophony of grinding and crunching that fills the air. Spitting out a torrent of wood chips, the machines work tirelessly. The air is thick with the sweet, pungent aroma of fresh-cut wood, a scent that is both invigorating and overwhelming. The ground is soon covered in a blanket of chips, each piece a fragment of what once was. It's enough to make you sneeze, but the workers here don't even flinch. They move with practiced efficiency. Their actions a well-rehearsed dance of industry. Each worker knows their role, and they perform it with precision and care. They are hardened veterans of the wood chip wars, their hands calloused from years of labour. Their eyes, sharp and focused, miss nothing as they oversee the transformation of logs into chips. They wear their experience like a badge of honour, their faces etched with the grit and determination of those who've seen things. Each line tells a story of hard work and perseverance, of days spent in the relentless pursuit of progress. These workers are the unsung heroes of the wood processing world, turning giants into splinters with unwavering resolve. Now, the wood chips face their greatest challenge. These small, seemingly insignificant pieces of wood are about to undergo a transformation that will change their very nature. They are about to be thrown into a chemical cauldron, a place where science and alchemy meet. This is no ordinary process. It's a journey into the heart of industrial alchemy. A bubbling, steaming inferno that would make even the bravest soul tremble. The cauldron is filled with a concoction of chemicals, each playing a crucial role in breaking down the wood. This is the pulping process. It's a critical step in the creation of paper products, where raw wood is transformed into a usable material. Chemicals break down the wood chips, separating the lignin, the glue that holds wood together, from the cellulose fibers. This separation is essential for creating the pulp needed for paper. The lignin, which gives wood its rigidity and strength, is removed, leaving behind the flexible and versatile cellulose fibers. These fibers are the foundation of all paper products. It's a dangerous dance with harsh chemicals, a process that requires precision and care. The workers must handle these substances with the utmost caution to ensure their safety and the quality of the final product. A witch's brew of heat and pressure is applied to the mixture, further breaking down the wood and enhancing the separation of lignin and cellulose. This step is crucial for achieving the right consistency and quality of the pulp. But from this fiery inferno, a magical transformation occurs. The wood chips, once rigid and unyielding, are now reduced to a slurry of cellulose fibers, the building blocks of our humble toilet paper. The transformation is remarkable. The rigid wood chips, which once seemed so solid and unchangeable, have been broken down into a pliable and useful material. This slurry of cellulose fibers is the raw material from which all paper products are made. It's a versatile and essential component of our daily lives. The cellulose fibers are then processed and refined, eventually being transformed into the paper products we use every day. From the pages of a book to the sheets of toilet paper, this humble slurry is the foundation of it all. And so, from the chemical cauldron to the final product, the journey of the wood chips is complete. They have been transformed into something new and essential, a testament to the power of industrial alchemy. The next time you use a piece of paper or a roll of toilet paper, remember the incredible journey it has taken, from wood chips to a chemical cauldron, through heat and pressure, to become an indispensable part of our daily lives. Section 5. A second chance in the cycle. But wait, not all toilet paper begins its life in the forest. In a world struggling to breathe, recycling takes centre stage. Used paper products rescued from landfills are given a new lease on life. Sorted, cleaned and de-inked, they join the virgin fibres in the pulping process, proving that even in the world of hygiene, every story deserves a second act. Section 6. From Pulp to Paper, a high-speed ballet. The pulpy concoction, now a homogeneous blend of fibres, embarks on the next stage of its transformation. It's poured onto a massive mesh screen where water begins to drain, leaving behind a thin, delicate sheet. This is where the magic truly happens. The sheet races through a series of rollers, each one pressing, drying and smoothing, transforming it from a soggy mess into a continuous ribbon of paper, so thin you can almost see through it, yet surprisingly strong. Section 7. The ironing ceremony. But the journey is far from over. The paper, still slightly damp, is subjected to an intense ironing ceremony. Giant heated rollers smooth out any imperfections, giving it that silky smooth texture we demand from our bathroom tissue. This is precision engineering at its finest, a symphony of gears, heat and pressure, all working in perfect harmony. Section 8. Giant rolls and tiny tubes. Emerging from the rollers, the paper is now a thing of beauty. A continuous, pristine sheet stretching hundreds of feet. It's wound onto gigantic rolls, towering over the workers like modern-day Stonehenge. These behemoths are then sliced, diced, and wound onto those familiar cardboard tubes, ready to be packaged and shipped to a bathroom near you. Section 9. The toilet paper's journey's end. And so, the journey that began in the heart of the forest, amidst the roar of machinery and the scent of pine, comes to an end. The humble toilet paper roll, a symbol of hygiene and necessity, sits patiently on the supermarket shelf, waiting to fulfill its destiny. Section 10. A newfound appreciation. The next time you reach for that roll, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey it took to get there. Remember the fallen trees, the grinding machines, the chemical cauldron, and the high-speed ballet of the paper-making process. It's a story of transformation, of ingenuity, and of the intricate processes that often go unnoticed. And it all started with a simple trip to the bathroom.